stake are 650 seats, with three main parties vying to control Parliament, form the government, and send their leader to the Prime Minister's residence. The contenders for Prime Minister are the incumbent, Gordon Brown of the left-of-centre Labour Party, David Cameron, the Conservative Party leader, and Nick Clegg of the Liberal Democrats.
We are desperate to get this country through the recession and into the recovery, and that is what I intend to continue to do.
If we do things differently, we can build a better, a fairer Britain.
You can have a new, fresh government making a clean break and taking our country in a new direction.
All three have been squaring off in the first ever formal TV debates in Britain. And that has revolutionised this election, says political analyst Patrick Dunleavy of the London School of Economics.
If you'd said to me, even the day before the first debate, that 10 million people would watch for some portion of an hour and a half debate, I would have said, no, this is never going to happen. So it's been a revelation that so many people would be so interested.
The debates have thrust Liberal Democrat Nick Clegg into the limelight and thrown a lackluster two-party contest wide open. After 13 years in power, Labour has lost appeal, and the rival Conservatives looked set to win.
It looked as if they were going to win rather straightforwardly, but they have been eclipsed very recently by the Liberal Democrats who are a third party and who have a new young leader who did very well in TV debates. So suddenly we've moved from looks like a straight Labour loses, Conservative win, into a much more complex election, a much closer fought election.
For Prime Minister Gordon Brown, the campaign trail has not been easy.
But all these Eastern Europeans what are coming in, where are they flocking from?
A million people come from Europe, but a million British people have gone into Europe.
Mr. Brown did not realise his microphone was still on, and after leaving he referred to this traditional Labour voter as a bigoted woman. He later apologised to her, but the comments caused a furor. Immigration is an issue for many voters and a touchy subject, but it's the economy that seems uppermost in voters' minds.
Massive debt that we've got. You know, if you haven't got the money, then you're going to suffer. Everything else you're going to suffer.
It'll be a struggle for anybody, I think. Yeah, I think we're all going to suffer some cut somewhere.
There are indications that none of the parties will win an outright majority and a coalition will be needed. But in such a tight race, no one is willing to make a firm projection. Sonja Pace, VOA News, London.